Good morning or good evening, wherever you are. You are now tuned in to What Does It Mean to Be an Artist. My name is JustJonavin, and I'm your host for today. By the end of this episode, you'll learn exactly what it means to be an artist from an artist.
Yeah, yeah, please don't play no games here with me. Yeah, please don't play no games with me. Please don't play no games with me. Please don't play,
I am here with one of my good friends and mentor, Justin. Can you let us know a little
Yes,
bit about
sir.
what you do, my
Hi,
man?
like you said, my name's Justin, aka Kaiser. I am a video editor, graphic designer, general artist. I'm also co-owner of Black Clover Studios. Run it with my brother Steven and my sister Imani, and yeah, I'm here.
That's great. So let's get to a little bit about let's learn a little bit about the beginning of your creative journey. Who are some of your inspirations? Who or what are some of your inspirations?
Uh, Generally speaking, I think it's become more of a what for me than a who per se. Saying that say as I've grown as an artist, I've been doing art since can remember honestly, from coloring books to like just sketching on napkins at restaurants because I got bored. Like I had super ADHD, so my mom knew how to keep me attentive, and it was just like let that boy draw on the wall if he wants to draw. So taking inspirations from like seeing puppeteers behind movie screens like Phil Henson's, the Muppets and stuff like that always got me into different animatronics and how that relates to animation and stuff like that. So animation has generally always been like something I inspired to go towards. So it just makes it easier for me to go outside and go off of my own personal life experiences and create off of that than it is for me to look at something someone else has done and be like, yo, that really inspires me to go out and do this now. I can go outside and just see a homeless man on the street and something in that speaks enough to me to make art from that.
Yeah, I definitely resonate a lot about what you said and like gathering inspiration just from life. It's like a funny a few years ago I was really like making music like every day. Like the only thing I would do. That was the only art I was making. And then it got to a point where it's like, dang, like this is not like a song or a product at the end of the day. Like this is literally just
It
me
becomes a part of
like
you.
spilling myself and opening up myself to my world, like or to anybody's world, and that's like art. It's not like a product. It's literally like our lives on display. So I definitely resonate a lot
Exactly.
with that. Um Outside of your inspirations, we are at an interesting part of the year, something that you've kind of highlighted to us as interns. Is like we are wrapping up the year.
Yeah,
And
this
like,
is.
a couple days ago, he's like, I'm giving y'all 25 days, but y'all only wanted to get 20 days left of the year.
Listen.
So, with that being
To be
said,
fair, I tried to give them the whole 30, but these people like to celebrate holidays and whatnot. So
yes, some
yeah,
of us love
time
to
got
celebrate
shortened down.
holidays.
In general, though, to speak on that real quick, yeah, most times in this industry, as I've come to learn, this is like crunch time. Like if you've got any leftover projects on the floor, anything you wanted to do or knock out last minute, anything that's hanging over your head that you don't want to carry into next year, like these 2 to 3 weeks in December is all you got to like knock that out and really like and generally feel better about yourself going into the next year because nobody ever wants to like lag on to the next year like damn yo I missed that opportunity or even that slight tingle of regret you might have like man I should have just started that up more or something like that like let me go tackle that like me myself even though I'm knocking out all this other stuff in studio wise personal wise like I've gotten back into drawing more my brother's challenged me to get back into streaming more because that's something else I love so he's like yo do the things you love more and get back into the creative you because I have had a little burnout in general working umpteen years in the studio, just like back to back to back on crunch time.
How do you think hard, or not even how hard, because I feel like real creatives know that it's hard to balance doing what you love or
Oh yeah.
doing whatever it is to make whatever you need to make right now. What are some of the like things you implement in your everyday life, or even like little sayings that you try to remind yourself to like tap into what do you love, like tap into what you love, or like what are those conversations like with yourself?
I got you. One main is funny. I laugh when you said sayings because one saying that we've actually garnered, me and my brother, over the years of running the studio is we'll figure it out. And that alone has kept me going through a lot, like in this new space and age and time we're in now, where it's like man and creative versus AI. And like everyone's now feeling challenged, they're pressed to beat algorithms and stuff like that. It's like, yo, where do I fit in this bubble on top of still finding myself as an artist and a creative and dealing with helping others create their own stuff and get their stuff off the ground and whatnot. So my balance has been like just telling myself every time, like, yo, I know I may not have enough time as I wanted to today because we all set expectations. That's been one of my main things too, is lowering my own self expectations in turn of accepting what reality has for me. Because I can go out there, yo, I want to do X, Y, Z today, at least knock off 4 things off my task list, but I come to the studio, and as y'all have seen, for example, the people may not know, but y'all see it, I come in here, and they're like, oh, this client needs that, this client needs that, this person needs that. It's like, all right, well, my perspective changed a little bit. I got to knock out the priority first so I can get back to what I want to do. So in that regard, I have to notch back my expectations, accept the reality of what it is, and know that, yo, I'll figure it out on my own time. Let me push forward, and things will fall as they may. And I just had to accept that part. But so far, in doing that, things have worked out for me. Like, I've managed to find personal time now, more time, and focus on myself.
Which is good. With that being said, I do have a question for you.
Shoot.
What was your goal? What was either your main goal or some of your goals in 2025? How would you assess how your performance towards those goals or your progress towards those goals in 2025?
It's funny you said that again. Because I found myself again coming out of 2024 starting to try to lower my expectations.
Right.
And because that was my first year really starting, I set them way too low. So now coming into this year, I didn't try to put too much on myself because I know how years go, but I also didn't want to be too lax on myself and just let another year slip where it's like, damn, yo, I could have capitalized on something that, one, I love, and two, can help benefit the whole party.
Right.
So this year alone, I did set a couple personal goals for myself, and funny enough, I started checking some of my stats and analytics and stuff recently because everybody's at this point at the end of the year where you get the Apple Music is telling you, yo, here's your recap of what you did. Yeah. Twitch is telling you your recap. YouTube, Instagram, everyone's telling you recaps of how your year went based on algorithms and analytics. And I'm looking at my shit like, damn, I definitely missed a couple marks, but I can also be proud that I was more consistent in the long run than I was in the previous year. So I'm like, all right, cool. That actually just gave me a little more fire. So I looked at my brother the other day like, yo, I'm about to turn it up again. Like this sparks something.
I love those conversations. I'm about to turn it up again. Conversations.
Yeah, so that definitely helped give me now more goals to try to achieve for next year instead of putting myself in a downer space where it's like, oh damn, I didn't get to do half the shit I wanted to do this year, or I didn't get close to one. No, none of that. Yo, I did what I could do, accepted what I got with, and now next year I know how to get closer to what I want.
This video is brought to you by Black Clover Studios. I'm very appreciative of them for providing us with all the necessary pieces to bringing this project to life. Whether it's the use of their studio, equipment, or their wonderful production team, Black Clover has exactly what you need to bring your next vision to the TV screen. And I also think that it's important and like what you said, just like not looking at it like I didn't accomplish this in 2025, but whatever I accomplished in 2025, I'm grateful for. But what can I roll over and use as momentum till 2026 that can help me just feel a little bit more accomplished about myself, or just keep that momentum just pushing, which I think as a creative, that's really what it's all about.
Exactly.
I didn't know if I wanted to ask people 2026 goals on the pod, but I feel like you stressed your 2026 goals, but outside of managing your expectations, what is another 2026 goal? And I want to add a twist to my questions. What advice would you give yourself right now to achieve that goal in 2026?
Ask it one more time.
So, what is another goal that you have for 2026?
And
What advice would you give to yourself or an older version of yourself to accomplish that goal in 2026?
no, it's kind of funny though, because I guess it may just be a growing with age thing. I put it out there. I'm about to be 34 come January.
Getting up there. You're
But,
slowing down, guys.
No, it's slowing down, but in a good way, because it's definitely something that comes with a stillness that you garner more perception of things. For me personally, my main goal I have for myself is to help. It sounds a little weird. My main goal is to help others
Right.
in a sense of achieving their, one, understanding what their main goal is, and two, achieving that main goal. And that starts with you guys, the interns, being here, and the little nuggets I'm able to instill in y'all. Like I've told y'all before, I keep it real, I keep it a buck. Like y'all will always know I'm for you and not against you, because I'll tell you straight up front. Like, no, I'm with you. You got me in your corner, I'm riding with you. And with that being said, like I look to inspire y'all to get y'all goals off. Like if I can help even one out of the group get y'all goals off, bet I marked off my goal. And the advice I would give myself into doing that is lean more into the teaching role that I've secured myself from. Like there's a lot of, as you guys come to me and say, Justin, you got a lot of wisdom and stuff like that, I've never been the type to really put myself in that shoehorn to be like, oh yeah, you guys can come from me to all the advice, this and that third, because I've always told people like I'm still learning just like y'all. But I think now I found an easier way to help myself understand, like, bro, everybody's learning the same way. Even if we all got the different perspectives and different upbringings and way of learning things, like we can all still learn the same things roundabout and still achieve the same level of success. Because at the end of the day, that's all we all want to get to, is success. But the difference is what success means to you, what it means to me, what it means to anyone behind the camera. It's all different, but helping you realize and tap into that bit of you to help you get to that next point. And I realized I can give myself the advice of like, yo, Justin, be a little more lenient, be a little more patient. Patience is definitely a big thing. Yeah. Like I'm a very patient person, but there's times where, the fire can get burning. It's like, yo, come on, let's get it rolling. But yeah, just being more patient, being more observant and open-minded to others as well.
What does it mean to be an artist to you?
To me personally, being an artist is one that can generally create. Always take it back to the stance of like, we were made, and despite what your religion may be, the old verse says we were made in our Father's image. To me, that means like I was made as a creator.
Right.
Like I was made to create. Like that's sole purpose here. If I can take nothing from something and someone else can put their eyes on it and see the same something out of it, I did my job as an artist. Like I made, that is the art to me. I am the art itself, and I carry myself as a vessel into my art. So whether that be a painting I do, a video edit that y'all may see go up on social media, like, yo, that edit was fire. That inspired you, didn't it? That lit something in you, didn't it? That's what everything I create should do that as an artist.
I love that answer. To wrap up, I have one last question.
Shoot.
What was your favorite piece of art, either made by you or that you want to pay homage to close out this year? Like for me, my favorite piece of this year, and I was like, when the Eagles won, before the Eagles won the Super Bowl, I love Jalen Hurts, but it was just like, I ain't think he could get us a chip. I'm gonna say that. I love him. I didn't think he could get us a chip. Now, when we won the Super Bowl, immediately after the Eagles won the Super Bowl, they had this very, very inspirational commercial that was a Jordan brand commercial for Jalen Hurts called Love Hurts. And that joint was just so fire. Like, it was written perfectly. They had like Another Love TKO.
Oh wow, that's funny.
And it had Love Hurts at the end. I thought that was really amazing. So for you, what was your favorite piece of media this year?
And all right, I think this makes it easier for me. It's the fact that you kind of broadened it lesser down to straight media. For
Yeah,
me.
like it don't gotta be. Yeah,
And this actually does help though. Personally, it has been because those who know me know, and those who don't, you will now. I'm huge nerd, huge anime weeb. Like that is my niche. So for me, I always do rely on a lot of life lessons and things I learned from anime. Recently, there's one that came up, goes by the name Solo Leveling. And something, it's been a while for me personally that I've had an anime resonate in so many different ways for me that still accumulated to where I feel like I am now in my life as a person. I'm like, wow, you were able to hit almost every note from upbringing all the way down the line. I was like, damn, you gave me, like you said, the same way that commercial gave you that drive, that like, woo, what is that? I need to go up and get them, do something.
like
now,
I
type
need to
shit.
do something. Literally, I
Yeah,
watch.
so
I, was
that
like, I gotta cook.
watching that anime, and my brother, all my brothers can tell you endlessly because I will not stop talking about it. Like that, when I first watched the first season of it, I was like, wow, this is really good. And then my homie in Amsterdam was like, no, bro, read it. I've read through that thing 139 chapters, maybe more, in like 2 weeks.
lot.
In like 2 weeks, no problem. And like waited for the next season, watched it, and every time I watch it, it's like I can go back and watch it now for another rewatch, and I still pull something out. Not even just as an artist, like, oh, yo, that animation was crazy, that graphic. It literally storytelling-wise and, like I said, personal connection-wise, there's something in that anime for me that resonates to a point where if that shit turns me up every time I watch it. It's like, yo, all right, bet. I watched it. I saw him grow. Let me go out there and do the same thing. Let me go knock out my challenge.
That's amazing. Well, I appreciate you stopping by and
Appreciate you having me, man.
taking the time out of your very busy schedule to sit down. I said we have to get them done before.
Time's a construct.
did
We
it.
make it work.
So I appreciate you. Thank you, brother.
No problem, man. Thank you.
All right, that was good, Dante.
You faded? He didn't fade. He cut.
Yeah, fade it. It's so good. We still got
I can still fade. Fade it now. Fade it now.
cut
Fade
the
it.
audio.
Fade it.
Cut the audio and then fade it, right?
FTB. FTB.
Thank you guys for watching. I'd like to give a huge shout out to my team over at Black Clover Studios. Thank you guys so much for helping this vision come to life. Make sure you guys at home like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more episodes.